Welcome to another one of my backing videos. I have like 60 other videos dedicated to backing, so why not after this video head on over to my channel and check out the rest of them. My goal is to help out all new drivers who are struggling with this skill, so please share and give me a thumbs up. Enjoy! Now, before we start, let me just tell you guys, if this is your first time, how to actually view my video. Now, we have the left steer here inside in the steering wheel, so you can kind of pay attention to that and what my steering is. I got a little ghetto yellow duct tape up here, so when that's hanging out over here and the steers are straight, that means it's straight. All right, and then most of the time we will have the front-facing camera up here, and then when I'm jackknifed, I will have that more likely the left hand, like I would look if we are going to the left. And of course, we have our convex mirror to the left and to the right, and our nice big side mirrors over here. Now, again, we have 6 mirrors in total. All right. Don't forget the hood mirrors. Now, I don't really show those, but I will in one video today, probably. And of course, the all famous drone view. Now, you're not going to learn too much from the drone view, to be honest with you. All right, that is mainly to kind of show you what is going on, because you're going to be sitting in a cab, you're going to be having your mirrors to the left and to the right, you're going to be looking forward, and you're going to have the steering wheel. So this is just to let you know of what is going on. All right. So the space in yellow is the one that we are going to go into, and we're going to use the area over here to do mostly straight back. I'm going to position myself in a way where I'm going to do the least amount of steering. Now, this is basically the formula for getting yourself into a straight back. Now let's take a look here on the left. See, I have a green trailer here, and then there's 2 white trailers after that. Okay. Now it's very important, because when I'm turning this, so I'm going to keep an eye out for this trailer, and then once I stop seeing this one and then start seeing this trailer here, this JB Hunt, that's when I'm going to start straightening up. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and just start it off. Now the mirrors we're going to be looking at, we're going to start, first of all, start with the right-hand mirror, and then we're going to start off with this bottom convex mirror. Now, eventually, because we basically will be at a 90 degrees, all right, we're going to look at this mirror here. But how can you even see that mirror? Well, you can see it when you're in the truck. I'm sorry you can't see it right now, but I have put a camera, well, not a camera, but I have put a view so you can see it in just a second. Here we go. So this is kind of the view that you would have, maybe not as much, but again, so we're looking for in this mirror, all right, I see the green trailer, all right, so the next thing I'm going to see is another white trailer, all right. Now I know at the end of this white trailer, at the start of the next trailer is when I'm going to start turning to the left, because what I'm doing, the reason why I'm picking that one is because even when I start to straighten up, all right, it's still, the trailer is still moving in a direction towards this space. So as you can see, at the very end of that trailer, now I'm cranking it all the way to the left now in just a second. All right, did you see what was happening there? All right, let's rewind that for a second. Again, nice and straight. Now, if I waited till I saw the space, then I would probably be pointing over here. All right, so I was accounting for that. All right, now I'm rewinding again for a reason. All right, now for the many students that I've had, every time I had them practice this particular back, they weren't always looking in the correct mirror. So right now we're looking in the front mirror. All right. So, and then what would happen, right? Once they start turning to the left, like they're doing now, immediately their head would turn to the left and look in their left mirrors, and they can't see anything. See, you can't see anything. There's nothing going on there. You can see stuff, but you're not seeing what you need to see. You need to keep paying attention. You can take a peek over there. I'm not saying don't ever look in that left-hand mirror. All right. Of course, you're going to look forward to make sure that you're not going to be hitting anything to the left. All right. But your main focus will be on here to this mirror. Okay, so now we're looking in the big mirrors and we're just going to do small little adjustments. As you can see here now, right, my steers are turned to the left. I'm going to leave them there. Normally I would straighten up my steers right now, but I'm going to start backing up and then I'm going to straighten up because that'll put me, see now I'm a little jackknifed? That's where I want to be. So we're basically going to keep the trailer a little jackknifed and now we're straight. Now, where do you think the front of the trailer needs to go next? All right. So the front of the trailer needs to go to the left. So I'm going to see the way I'm turned slightly to the left. And now it's going to go to the right to chase and then straighten up for the finish off of it. All right. Now this time our axles will be all the way to the rear. So it's going to take we're going to take a lot wider turn. Now we can't get a perfect straight back, but we can get over here. All right. So we're going to use the area over here. So I started to turn. So here's the space. I started to turn like a space and a half past the space that we're going to go into. Now, if I was to if I was to use the area over here, it might have been a little different story. I might have turned a little sooner. So again, cranking it hard to the right. Now, I probably should have gotten a little closer to this trailer. All right, and then of course I was aiming towards the center of this trailer and then turn away from it. Now we have a nice straight back, and we have to do little adjustments on the way back. First thing I'm going to do will be, I want the front of the trailer to go to the right, so I'm going to turn the steering wheel to the right. Now, of course, paying attention to the swing of my trailer, or sorry, swing of my truck, and making sure that my front of the cab will not hit either of these trailers. Okay, so now I've lost it I was losing it in this big mirror here, making it harder to see what was going on. And because I have the option to stick my head out the window, I will. So small little turning. Right now I still need to get my trailer parallel to this line. It's kind of hard to, you gotta kind of use your imagination when you're looking in this view. So you gotta draw an imaginary line. Of course, now we're chasing it. We're gonna end up losing. There we go. Now we're looking in these mirrors. So again, this is the left-hand mirror. I can't quite see too much because of the shadow. It would have been nicer if it was more of a gloomier day, so the shadows wouldn't be so hard. But anywho, so we're just gonna back up until we hit the dock. Now, again, this is just a practice back. I'm not actually backing up to a proper dock. If so, my doors would be open. But this is just a practice back to show you guys how I maneuvered into this particular space. All right, is this the ideal back to get into this space? Well, with the options that I have here, then I would say yes, I would probably do this nearly every single time. Could I have jackknifed? Could I have put my truck over here and gone it? I could have, but this was definitely the safest and the easiest to do. And I will always look for the easiest back. I will never go out of my way unless I'm teaching you guys for a hard back. All right, I will always look for a straight back. So hopefully you were one of the lucky ones to make it to the end of this. And if you want to click over here to the left, please subscribe. And if you want to see any other videos, by all means, click on one of these flashing green squares. Goodbye.